Posting videos about your dog, reviewing sneakers, teaching Excel to strangers on the internet. What if I told you that any of those things pay more than your current salary? Not as an exception, as a pattern. For millions of people, that's already the reality. This is creator economy, and if you think you understand it, you probably don't. Not fully. So let's actually break it down. Not long ago, making content for a living meant you needed a TV deal, a record label, or a publishing house signing off on your existence. You needed someone with money to say yes before you could even start. The internet changed that completely. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Substack, Patreon, these platforms handed the microphone directly to individuals, no gatekeepers. There is no permission required if you want to start recording content today. Anyone with a camera and a point of view could build an audience. And if you could build an audience, you could monetize it. The creator economy is the entire ecosystem that grew around this shift. The creator themselves, the platforms they use, the brands they partner with, the tools powering them, like editing software, analytics, dashboards, merge companies, newsletter platforms, and so on. It's not one thing, it's an entire industry built by individuals for individuals. And the numbers are not small. The global creator economy is valued at $250 billion right now, projected to cross $480 billion by 2027. There are 200 million people worldwide who call themselves active content creators. That is not a hobby trend, that is an industry. But here's the part nobody talks upfront. Only about 4% of those creators make a full-time income from content alone. So the question that actually matters isn't can you make money doing this? It's what does the 4% do differently? It's not always the raw talent, it's not luck. Even though people like to pretend it is, it comes down to three things: strategy, consistency, and diversification. The creators who sustain themselves long term aren't relying on income stream. They are stacking ad revenue, brand deals, digital products, membership, merchandise, live events, and so on. Multiple lines of revenue that don't all collapse at the same time. They treat their content like a business because it is one. It's almost like building a startup. Even the ones who don't and just chase views are the ones who burn out or plateau and can't figure out why. Speaking of burning out, let's be real about the part that does not show up in the highlight reels. Burnout is genuinely a problem in this space. The pressure to post constantly, stay relevant, keep up with algorithmic changes, it has a cost. A lot of creators have talked openly about what it does to you mentally when every moment of your life starts feeling like potential content. That's not sustainable, and a lot of people find that out the hard way. Income is unpredictable in a way a salary never is. Ad rates change, brands deals dry up, platforms rewrite their monetization rules overnight with zero warning. You can get banned, and without financial discipline, you can earn really well one month but be scrambling the very next month. This is why creators who last are the ones who own their audience via email lists, personal websites, communities they actually control, and not just the follower count that belong to a platform. Platform dependency is probably the most underrated risk in this whole space. If your entire business is built on one platform and that one platform changes something or decides it doesn't like you anymore, your income can evaporate very, very quickly. Diversifying where your audience live isn't optional, it's how you protect everything you've built. Now, where is all of this going? AI is making content creation faster and cheaper than ever. That levels the playing field for newcomers, which is good, but it also raises the bar for originality and authenticity. Because if anyone can produce polished content with a single prompt, the thing that actually differentiates you is you. Your voice and your perspective. That becomes more valuable and not less. Creators are turning into entrepreneurs at a rate that is accelerating. Not just influencers doing brand deals, they're launching product lines, SaaS tools, courses, agencies, and so on. The line between creator and founder is genuinely blurring. Some of the most interesting startups right now were started by people who built an audience first and then used that audience to launch their products. And brand budgets are moving. Money that used to go into traditional advertising is being rerouted directly to creators, which means the opportunities are getting bigger and they're going to keep getting bigger for people who are actually building in this space right now. This is not a side hustle story anymore. The creator economy is legitimate, fast-growing industry that is rewriting what work looks like, what media looks like, and what entrepreneurship looks like. The people who understand this landscape while it's still being built, they are the ones who shape what it becomes in the future. So the question is not whether this is real, is whether if you're paying attention to it.